team's net, it's going to be higher. So this is kind of in the middle, just so that way it can be even.
Nicely said. And this is best of 3 sets. I'm not quite sure how many points to a set for this
25.
specific game, but we'll see as we go along. Now, for the sake of Kaleb the Best, Kaleb Sarmiento, he has yet to check in with us. It'll be interesting to see how they fare without him. And also the captain for BTA, Gianna Serrano, also has not checked in yet. So we will see how these two teams fare without those two players. This is the first intramural volleyball game. We have 3 more tonight. In chronological order, Block Party versus Smooth Obturators. Then we have Simi Gang versus Blueberries. And lastly, our nightcap, I'd Hit That versus 6 Steezy. Now, one thing to notice about here, Caleb Best has quite a few more players on their roster than they. Do you think that will be a factor with substitutions of stamina?
I don't think so, especially because the way volleyball, since it is a rotation, you're constantly rotating. So no matter what, you are going to have a time to sit. You are going to have a time to have a break. So I think the stamina will be okay, and they will be playing 225.
That is good to know. The buzzer has sounded. We are just getting ready to start here on the volleyball court in the UNLV Intramural Tournament. It looks like it is BTA here on your right and Kaleb the Best on the left. BTA donning the purple pennies and Kaleb the Best in yellow, matching their team color in general. Teams is getting a few more practice shots, getting their last second prep talk. We are getting set to go here.
Well, watching them warm up, both teams were looking pretty good, and you could tell that they do have experience playing. So I do know a few of the girls have played club volleyball too, which is highly competitive. And a lot of the guys here look like they do know what they're doing, even though this is intramural. So I am excited to see what they have to show for us today.
Yeah, we really don't know what we're going to see. The rosters of other intramural teams, a lot of the same faces that I saw when I played basketball intramural games. So that'd be interesting how that translates. I know there are so many basketball players and volleyball players.
Oh, yeah.
Joel Embiid is one that comes to mind. He started off as a volleyball player.
It's because a lot of the footwork in volleyball and basketball is quite similar. So if you go up for a layup, it's the same footsteps when you go up for a swing, actually. So a lot of the moves are interchangeable.
It is played on the same court after all, at least in this case.
Yes.
BTA once again on the right, on the left in yellow. And this is going to be Maya on the serve for Kaleb the Best. As we are getting ready to go here in set 1 of this game. Woivea dribbling the ball, spinning it in her hands, thinking about how she's going to serve it.
When she was warming up, she was doing a jump float. Yep.
Oh, and that is a fault. 1-0 for BTA.
Let's see if they're going to use this point, this free point they just got.
That is here on the serve here. That is also a fault. So 2 faults early on. Peyton, what do you think through the mind right now after 2 mistakes early on?
Well, since volleyball really is a mental game, it's just you in control of the serve. Ooh, both teams are falling short on all of their serves. They all are getting free points, so I wonder if they have a little nerve, a little shaky. I know people did show up at different times, so they might just haven't been able to all warm up.
Yeah. And that was Strider on the serve for the fall in that time. Also by number 6, Darrell DeZone.
Landed right in zone 6, just right on the baseline.
Yeah, you can see, so Mary and Pascal wasn't quite sure whether to go for it or not. They let it go, but it ended up burning them.
Ooh.
Ooh, the block by Bryant Lee, rising up.
He was really good at watching the ball, because a lot of times when the ball is right in the middle, you can take that opportunity to go up and swing just like he did.
Now it's going to be the zone again on the serve received by Somera. Oh, and the block attempt by Madeline to no avail. What did you wrong on that play?
She didn't press. So the thing is, when you block, there's a certain form of how you have to hold, and so she didn't push. Basically, pressing is pushing over the net, but without touching it. But because she didn't press, it fell more down in between her body and the net.
Leah Reese-Fernandez on the serve.
Oh,
what a save by Somora. Keeps it going alive. Oh, what a block by Raven Pascal rising up and does the scuba celebration right afterward.
4-3 early on.
Here in the first set, PTA with the advantage, the 1-point advantage.
Once again, there's going to be Leah
Reese-Fernandez on the for Kaleb the best. Letting Kaleb the best know
where to be.
That is by Cat. The spike. Oh, hits off so. Shot
a really
from
good swing.
Bryant Lee, showing the power off early.
That was full extension. He was really able to connect with his setter. That was cool.
Another
Point for BTA. That's going to be Soraya Padilla on the serve. Receive Samara. Ooh, little finesse on. Sorensen hits it over. Samara calls it. Brian Lee with the set. Ooh, a little too far. But that's received by Poivea. That one soars over towards us. And that will be another point for BTA. 6-3 early on in the first set. Dash Watanabe, the captain for Kaleb Best, now on the serve. Gets received by Lawrence.
They need to kind of communicate just so they don't get jumbled up on the court and for things to fall like that.
As
you say, the
communication right there. Falls between, looks like Kathy Long, maybe at fault there. But now it will be Watanabe back on the serve for Kaleb the best.
Oh, nice dig. Nice dig.
You mentioned great by Soraya Padilla. And that's all it took. It did not take a spike or anything like that. As now it's going to be Sorensen on the serve for BTA.
Just right outside the line for Maddie.
Good judgment by Watanabe. Not going for it. Lands out of bounds.
Just like that, scores knotted up here at 6. Serve from Pascal.
Digged out and hit over to Kathy Long. Now Samara hits it over. That is DAZN. Up. Watanabe. Ooh, a little too strong from Watanabe. Point DTA. Brian Lee now ready to serve for BTA. Takes a dribble, spins it in his hands a few times.
Oh, it's okay.
Go.
Oh, that's a good top spin, sir.
Oh!
That top spin serve was deep. It really pushed your back row to have to get there and question whether it was in or out, which definitely caused the ball to spiral up and for them to fall short.
And credit to Pascal. He did save it, and Watanabe right there, but a little miscommunication caused that to drop, and a point for BTA. Now Watanabe hits it over. DAZN. Oh, the finesse from DAZN. Great job from Darrell DAZN with a little finesse as they were expecting the power. Just like that little 3-0 run from BTA. And it'll be Bryant Lee on the serve once again. That topspin serve, as you said, just out of bounds.
Now let's see if Maya is able to serve it this time, because last time she was short. Ooh.
Maybe a little bit of an overcorrection that time. And now it'll be
Lawrence
on the serve here for BTA. Watanabe receives it. Oh, miscommunication from Sorensen. Or Sorensen, excuse me, from Samara.
and
Maya. Point BTA. They're up by 4. Serve from Lawrence. Oh, does not get over. Another fault for BTA. And really, Payne, we've seen a lot of faults so far early in this game. Is that something do you think you would expect to see? Or at this level, should that not be happening?
At this level, it is to be expected just because all these players here are coming from all different levels and ranges of experience. So it is to be expected that there are going to be some short serves, some are going to be pushed out because they're all still gelling together.
Well said. Oh, and Watanabe sort of whiffs on the spike opportunity, but it works out and falls harmlessly to the ground, and that
brings Kaleb the
Kaleb's within 1 here in the first set. Oh, Samara on the serve gets another fault, and just like that. So here we are, 12-10 early on here in the first set. BTA up on Kaleb. Serve from Young, received by Watanabe. Oh, and Watanabe hits it over. Oh, Sorensen with the power. A little too much, though. Back within 1. Serve from Kaleb the best. And from Reese Fernandez, received by Capulong.
Lawrence hits it over.
So Mara receives it. Ooh, Watanabe with the finesse. Oh, but great dig by Bryant Lee. Yes, point for Kaleb the best. Going all in with the effort early on. Both these teams. Capulong receives. For DeZone. Great shot by DeZone. Pasquale tried it on the defensive end, but deflected. Now here we have a substitution. That is Trey Pascal being subbed out of the game. And that is Kyler Ching. Ching with the B subs into the game now. Sorensen set it up. Lee! Hits it right at Somera. Somera unable to dig it out.
Right at the 10-foot line.
14-12 here for BTA. Serve. Oh, but Lee with the quick strike.
Back to back.
Brian Lee showing early on with the power. 3-point lead for BTA. Serve from DeZone once again. As you said, short. Another fault for BTA. It seems like every time they go on, they have a fault that kind of happens to the 4-point lead mark.
Sometimes you have to really just keep your head in the game instead of celebrating too much, and try to just remember that you got to lock in when it's time to lock in.
As you said, it is a mental game.
Ooh, bad read from Lawrence. Unable to dig it out. Points for Kaleb the best.
I love when setters are able to just shoot it right there. Because setters can trick you. They will literally go up like they're about to set somebody up and just dump it right over the net, and you would never see it coming.
Misdirection, name of the game.
Oh.
I will say,
even though that was a little too long. I was like, PA is sort of have an identity when they receive. Receives it, then Sorensen sets it.
All for Bryant Lee.
He has the power to spike the ball.
Ooh.
And that serve hits the net, but rolls right over. Unable to recover. And just like that, a 4 the best, and they have the lead here in the first. Watanabe on the serve. That's DAZN who receives it that time.
Oh,
Sorensen,
the swing looks like roll.
and that's Somera, unable to receive that one. Not all about power for Lee. Placement is just as important as power here early on.
Having a high volleyball IQ, there we go. IQ is really working for them because you see they are using not just swinging, but they're tipping, they're rolling, they're bringing out the whole nine right now.
That was Padilla on the serve.
Ooh, almost a misconnection right there between Sorensen and Bryant.
Yeah,
You've been seeing that a little bit.
Vacation.
That
time
Somera told them off, but
so does not
work out.
But now it's DAZN with the spike.
Straight from the back row.
And actually flip into the
right above
us. Here, we're going to have a little bit
delay of game until we get a new
ball on. And just like that,
he's professional. Quick on getting the new ball.
Serve from Padilla. Oh, Somera lets it go over his head.
Red.
Missed.
That is right.
Another substitution for Kaleb the best. Ching is out early.
And that is
Kaylor Vendiola in the game
now.
Somera receives. And he's,
Hits it over.
ooh, but pushes it a little too far.
Too far for Somera.
3-point lead now for BTA. It's going to be Padilla on the serve once again. The lefty hits it over. Somera receives. Ooh, a little miscommunication for Vendiola and Fernandez. Keep going. Lawrence.
Now Kelly Payne right there.
Point for Kaleb the best of BTA.
Basically, this side got their stuff together. He went up, he swung right there. Swinging cross court is always the best thing, especially when you have blockers in front of you, so that way you can get around them. He utilized his high volleyball IQ, was able to swing around those blockers to score.
Fortunately, the point wasted as Goivea flying out of here.
And now it's Sorensen
For the serve for BTA.
Tip.
Ooh. Good. Once again, you mentioned
set jump.
Set.
Oh, short.
Ooh. And that is going to be the set. Going to 20-1 here as BTA wins the first set. Now, what do you think is the difference between these two teams here early on in the first set?
Early on, I believe that both teams came out struggling, and they both slowly started getting their footing. So it really was a game of survival of the fittest. So it's basically a game of who was playing their best game on that day. Because these teams are sort of neck and neck, but BTA has had a few better swings and a few more of those fun plays that brings people in to come watch. So we're going to see what happens.
As you mentioned, I do
feel like they're playing all their roles sort of perfectly.
I'll have you long
on the receiving end
of every serve. Goes to
Sorensen for the setup, and then either DAZN or Bryant Lee.
Yeah.
They've
been electric so far.
The power and also the placement.
They've been really connecting with their setter and calling for what they want, because one thing with volleyball too, you call what you want to hit as well too sometimes. So it's nice seeing that they're actually like getting to get their groove, because it was just the first set. So
yes, and this is the first game of the night here in the rec center here on UNLV campus. Team BTA versus Kaleb the best of 3 sets, and BTA took the first one. Action returned in 1 minute. But who do you think has been your MVP
so far for both of these teams in the first set?
I feel like my MVP so far, I'm gonna have to go with. I had to go with Madison Sorensen just because she has been setting up all of these plays. The hitters can't swing without her placing the ball where they want it and where they need it to be.
Yep. And it's not just setting that she's been doing, she's also taking a few serves.
And also
sent a few over. As you said, that setter misdirection can turn the tide of a game
in the right circumstance. Now, what does Kaleb
Best need to do differently here in the second set, potentially third if they get that far?
I think they need to be able to read their hitters and really focus on the matchups. Because if you see, when they're playing at the front, they need to see who is against who. Because some of them, like for example, for when Maya, when she was in on Caleb the Best, Maya, she was in zone one, and they keep doing that short tip right in front of her. They need to move them around just a little bit because they are starting to play strategically while they are still just playing. So playing strategically is what they need to start doing.
Perfectly said.
Payton? And also, from my standpoint, it all seems like a lack of communication from Kaleb the Best has also contributed
To some of the points for BTA.
to BTA. Seems the BTA is communicating just a bit better. And this is the first game, and a lot of these players didn't really even get able to 5-4 first serve. So we'll see how both
teams adjust here in the second set. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it too.
now.
Yeah, it's his.
BTA is going to serve it. Now they're on the left, and Kaleb the Best on the right.
And it's going to be
Soraya Padilla on
serve for BTA.
BTA.
The ref
Is the signal, and
Ooh,
we're
that
good
was
to
a
go.
smooth float right into zone 6.
And we're already a little change of things. Watanabe now,
he was further back in the first set.
playing a little closer in second.
Gets the point immediately.
Great start.
For Kaleb the Best.
Now it's going to be Strider Somera on the serve.
Oh, yeah, he does that nice jump top spin.
Padilla
They're going to have to
Lawrence.
just free ball it over.
Lee, good job setting over. Oh, unable to dig it. Padilla. And 2 early points here for Kaleb the Best.
Yeah, they came out not playing this set.
Back to Somera.
Ooh,
Out.
he sends that way out of there. If a little overzealous, he knows that he's laughing at his teammates. But
It's nice letting them see it like they were able to just shake that off.
yeah, you don't want to. You gotta have a quick memory sometimes. Can't dawn on your failures.
Oh, that's over.
Ooh, good dig by Padilla. And that's sent over.
Now
Watanabe. Oh,
Ooh.
alas.
Ah.
The hit from
Watanabe.
unsalvageable for BTA.
They tried to
Kaleb.
play it off the net, but it didn't work.
Net play, very important.
Yeah.
3 early. Watanabe.
Ooh, that's short.
Once again, it seems that BTA has been unable to dig as much as they had early in the first set.
I think they're starting to play strategically because you see their defense, they're pushed off. They're deep. He's purposefully serving short just to make them have to come up, and it's not going to work.
Well said. Now, there is a sort of disadvantage that Kaleb the Best have. As you may notice, they are playing with 5 players, and BTA plays with 6. Since this is the co-ed league, you have to have at least, to play with 6 players, you have at least 3 female and 3 male competitors. And Kaleb the Best does not have that.
But apparently that does not matter.
They're up 5-2 early in the second set.
You can really tell they are doing the strategy. Oh,
Substitution here. Capulong
back in the game.
back and
That was
dang.
subbed out.
The serve from Pascal.
nice float into zone 5.
Oh,
Ooh,
good
great dig by
Watanabe.
Watanabe. Ooh.
Early whistle there, but alas, it is BTA point. And now this lead has shrunk to 2.
It's because he had jumped over. He was over the line when he swung, and he's in back row.
Save by Pascal. Good hit by. Oh, the foot. But Soraya Padilla.
That was good. That was good. She saw the open zone and just tipped it right in that spot.
That volleyball IQ.
Really showed on that play.
Because when you watch, you can see the holes on the court. Once you learn how to read and see where the empty spaces are to place that ball, the game changes.
Ref a little
unsure. He's going to say that that one did in fact
land on the line.
Yeah.
We do
not have VAR
here.
We need some line judges.
Absolutely.
Where's the flags?
And some confusion between the two teams. That's Darrell DeZone confused talking to both of the refs right now. And after deliberation.
2-point lead for Kaleb the best. 6-4 early on here in the
For second set.
It's going to be Leia Reese Fernandez now on the serve. Underhand.
That's it.
I told you, everybody here is playing at different levels. That's why it's a beautiful thing to see people just coming together just for the sport of volleyball.
Good dig by Kathy Long.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That
Somera
right.
with that BTA unable to save it.
Once again, Reese Fernandez
on the serve. Once again,
Ooh, but
that time whiffs on it slightly.
See,
and
you
that
can't
is a
count
fault.
out an underhand. I used to have a mean underhand back in 6th grade. It's like a bullet. Just nobody could pass that. Then we started learning how to overhand serve, and I had to change.
Oh, and Lee got high up,
in the air for that serve.
but a little too
Low on the
trajectory side. It's straight into the net, and both of these teams
just straight
should
at
false.
Now it's going to be
Goivea
on the serve.
Oh,
Morrison lets it go. That's a miss.
Judge.
Yeah. Misread by Madison Sorensen. Sometimes you really do have to follow it just all the way to the line just in case. The importance of staying low are 4 moments just like that.
That time, though, they let that one go. They knew it was
Yes.
too far. Score is nice early on here. The best with 9. And BTA with 6. Serve from Lawrence now.
Ooh.
And Somera far. Somera. A little bit of power now for him.
One thing I am noticing is BTA is definitely trying to take out the hitters first with their serves. Because if you make your hitters pass first, it's a lot harder to get them back in play.
Well said.
Ooh.
Really a dang.
Body is falling to
The floor
for Kaleb
for the best, but
once
again,
hit it where they
working. And that's exactly what Dang just did.
Ooh.
Lawrence out the serve, perfectly placed. What a serve from Lawrence.
That was beautiful.
And just like that, in the blink of an eye.
9-9.
Yeah. They caught back up. They didn't get to keep their lead for as long as they probably hoped for. Now, the score being tied, let's see who wants it more.
Rogue volleyball on the court.
Nice.
Carefully picked up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A little too short.
As Lawrence tried to replicate his previous serve, but
Yeah.
That one.
Under instead of over the net.
yeah. Wait, wrong sport. It's going to be Somera with the serve now.
Oh, that's out.
A little bit of serve
Troubles for both of these teams.
from the second set. Of course, we're about halfway through. As they're playing 2:21 here. Team BTA won the first set.
In
Purple, they won 21-17, and now they lead the second set
11-10.
best of 3 here. So
BTA wins this set, they win the game.
Yeah.
Padilla now on the serve. He gets it over. Watanabe, ooh, finesse, but the zone is there to get it back over.
Tip, tip. Oh, short.
Oh, the dig
Oh,
by
pushing
Lawrence.
it to outside. Oh.
Oh,
Pascal.
hell. Had the opportunity.
And back over.
Ooh,
The center misdirection
by Guevea, but Sorensen blocked by Watanabe. Guevea gets it over.
Oh, that's tight. Ooh. They've had a lot of balls be super tight to the net, and both teams definitely have been using it. And that was a great swing from the right side for Kaleb the Best.
Yeah, Watanabe, good hit there. But as you mentioned, sort of these bump sets that we've been seeing, kind of not been what these hitters really want. And although that was a long rally, both teams seem a little discombobulated there. Does the zone gets a great opportunity.
That was a great dig by Maya from Kaleb the Best.
As you mentioned, Sorensen unable to replicate it on the other side, and just like that,
this game is now tied.
12-12. Make a wish. I know it's 11-11, but 12-12, make a wish.
Lawrence digs out
Ooh,
the water serve.
Ooh, that set was pushed really far out, but he was did very well at correcting it.
Oh,
See, that's so interesting to me now. See, not Brian. No, yeah, Bryant. He just doubled, but they changed the rules in women's volleyball now. That a double, which means double contact, you normally would end the ball would be dead there, the other team would get the point because it's only one contact. But in men's volleyball, they didn't have that rule. Now it's here in women's sports now as well. So it's just interesting watching the co-ed.
Interesting little wrinkle here.
13-13. Yeah, they're neck and neck.
They are. Both teams really want this. The serve from this zone. Too much power off the back end. Gives Kaleb the best advantage. Pretty crucial now as we approach the end moments of the second set. And now Cal with the serve. Received by Padilla. Oh! With the kill!
Right at the 10-foot line.
Textbook spike from Bryant Lee, who's sort of been quiet here in the second set, but that one was as loud as ever. Ooh, good recurve by Lawrence now.
Great push by Maddie Sorensen right over the net.
Oh, Guevea! Perfect hit in that back left corner. Both these teams, two very good rallies and plays in these last two plays. And another substitution. Amelia Deng is being out for Nika Capulong. Serve. Fernandez.
That is a
costly mistake here late in the second set. Sorensen's going back now for BTA to serve. Received by Watanabe. Oh, what a block by Brian Lee! Up to the occasion.
Oh, miscommunication.
That is very unfortunate for BTA when you play so technically sound, but a miscommunication that bites you in the end.
Yeah.
(15-16).
They say money is the root of all evil, but in volleyball, miscommunication is the root of all evil, okay?
Definitely the root of frustration.
For sure. Oh, our
scoreboard here
is coming out.
Oh.
You're going to need an official timeout.
Timeout.
The scoreboard here at the Intramural Rec Center here has gone out in such a tight game here.
Yeah.
Now,
you being a
volleyball player, in this situation,
a stoppage of play out of your control, that's not a timeout. How does that affect you mentally?
It doesn't really affect you, but it does cause you to make a game plan. It does cause you and your teammates to have to come together and stay hot, stay in the game, and just stay connected with each other. So you see both teams, like BTA went to go huddle up. Everybody's huddling up because they need to keep their head in the game to keep up that momentum. If not, then it could start affecting play.
Well
Oh, the
said.
scoreboard is back.
Scoreboard is back. Thank you, Payne.
Paying for vamping up for them to get that back up.
Back again.
Now, as we
As the refs are still deliberating, getting their water breaks,
the refs need water too.
little known fact.
Uh-huh.
Now,
What do you think is going to be the key here?
BTA
Down by 2.
they
Do not want this to go to a third set. They want to end it here.
No.
They
want
want
to end it now. What is going to be
here for them.
They need to cover each other. So the miscommunication, they need to discuss who was covering what, when, and where. Because see, the problem is sometimes you both could be going for the same ball in the same area, but if you just say, hey, I got short, can you cover me for deep, right? That simple communication right there would have helped a lot for some of these plays that they have been having.
We'll see if they do make it that adjustment. Sorensen with the set, but D sets it over. And now it's going to be Watanabe. He has no choice. Oh, Sorensen! You mentioned that setter's misdirection. Sees nobody in the back. Places it perfectly.
See? That's that IQ.
And that is such a split-second decision that
you have to make as a setter.
Because 99% of the time you're thinking just
Getting your teammates a great pass.
but when you see
Nobody
back
back
there, split-second decision, make that call. Oh my! The power from Brian Lee.
He definitely is having so much fun, but it is kind of hindering him just a little bit.
That is impressive, no doubt, but that is not
what you want to do in this
situation. Oh, oh, it hits off the roof. That ball comes up with more velocity than expected.
Ooh, they're
And we
just
see
2
Brian.
points away.
Yes, from going to a third set. Brian Lee did not receive
that serve very well.
cause that series of unfortunate events for BTA.
It looks like that ball actually was going to be going out. Sometimes when you have to come up this high, that means it's going to be out.
Oh, great dig by Samara. But BTA sort of comes back.
Going a little bit of a skid there.
They get back into the game. Another substitution. Capulong out of the game once again.
For Amelia Dang.
This point here, imperative for the rest of this game. Lawrence, ooh, that one looked like it was going out, but recovery, Fernandez.
Right over.
And
Padilla hits it over. Ooh,
now the leaping
play by Samara.
Watanabe, no choice. Oh, great IQ zone. Noticing that empty space.
Yeah. No. Oh, shit.
18 to 19 now. Kaleb still with the advantage. But BTA with the serve now, looking to even things up here late in the second set. Oh my goodness. The BTA just too much power on these serves. I understand the last
thing you want to do in this
situation.
Yeah.
At what cost?
It doesn't look like they are actually strategizing anymore. It looks like they are a little fragile because they did win the first set. So I think they kind of expected to win the second, and they kind of did chill out just a little bit. But now it is biting them in the butt with the score being 19 to 20, and it's them playing 2-21.
Yeah,
like Watanabe with the fault on game set. Oh, and just like that, 20 to 20.
I believe
they have to win by 2.
It is win by 2 here.
Yes.
Now we are in a deuce.
We are in a game. We are in a game.
You are the volleyball player. Is this your favorite type of games that go?
I love when it's heated. I love when it has to be pushed to 25. Because in volleyball, that's not intramural, it would be getting pushed to 25. Oh! She used her foot. I know that's right. Oh!
A kick and a beauty from Fernandez. Unbelievable play.
But yet.
De Novel as Padilla basically no one could get it. And now a point here from BTA. And point, but that serve, Padilla goes from hero to after hitting that one out of bounds.
Yeah, looks like Soraya tried to get that ball on the line just to try to falter them a little bit, but ended up being too outside of it.
Pascal now on the serve.
It's that one
Ooh.
too far.
These serve
We're in the game. Both
teams
teams
faltering
faltering when it matters the most.
They're definitely going tit for tat with the serves. Let's see if we can hold back on our power a little bit from this one. From Daryl.
exact
Opposite of what you said.
full beans on that serve from the zone, straight into the net.
Once again,
They're tied, knotted up at 22.
Taylor Swift, 22. Ooh. Love me some Taylor Swift. That's out.
Taylor would not be proud of that serve, though, as that gives
I
BTA
don't
the
think
1 point
so.
advantage.
Looks
Back
like we
to
might go
back.
to my 25.
Back-to-back serves.
That have been ineligible. That one continues the trend. 5 straight serves from these two teams that have been ineligible. Both teams faltering now. They need to lock in. Another substitution for BTA. Dang comes out. Capulong. That serve, the serve a little too soon for Samara as BTA was still substituting. Just a warning though, no point given.
At least the teams, the players, they don't look too frustrated. They're still, okay. They're just tripping over themselves just a little bit.
Yeah, both teams with smiles on their faces.
Oh, that sun. Hopefully they can see because I know I can't.
Oh, good hit by Sorensen. Saved by Samara, but to no avail. 24-23.
We were at match
Point now for
BTA.
We are playing to 25 now, guys. This is a real game. Maddie.
Oh my
Goodness.
much straight Sorensen, and that is out of the back. We are once again knotted up at 24.
No. Madison Sorensen, she is super strong. She is one of my friends. She goes to the gym. So her power is definitely.
Served right there.
What did
Miscommunication.
What did they call? Did they call a lift?
I believe so.
Mm.
And now, just like that, Kaleb the best with a 1 point advantage. They win this point, they win the set, and we go to a third. That is just what happens.
We are
26-24. The score here in the second. Kaleb the best prevails. And now we shall go to a winner take all third set. This game, first game of the night, has been nothing of enthralling. Both teams playing their very best here at the UNLV Rec Center.
Okay. I told you this was going to be neck and neck for this set.
And as you know, I'm sure, in this third set, this winner-take-all set, it goes to
15.
Yes.
Not 20.
Not 21, excuse me. Now, what did you
see in that second set that different from the
that first
set?
set?
In that second set, I saw that Kaleb's the best definitely came out with more of a strategy. You could tell because some of their players were late that they did not get to warm up. That first set for them definitely was just a warm up because getting to see Watanabe really step up to the plate, those back row swings and those back row attacks just definitely did surprise BTA. I definitely don't think that they were expecting it.
Now, if you're both teams, we kind of need to lock in. We saw at the end of that second set there.
Yeah.
The serves have been erratic.
Yes. I really
Now, how do you make that adjustment?
It's one thing to make an adjustment as an individual player.
Yeah.
As a team, how do you make that adjustment?
As a team, you just kind of have to support each other. Because when it comes to volleyball, it really is just a mind game. Especially it's the most team sport that you will ever play. You have to rely on each other. You can't touch the ball back to back. You have to rely on the fact and trust your teammates that when I pass it to you, you're going to be able to set it. And when she gets that set, she's going to be able to swing it.
Team play is the name of the game.
Now, as both teams
Bear down for this third set. If you missed it, the first set won by BTA 21-17.
they are
They're
in purple.
now
Yeah.
Kaleb the best in yellow.
They came back
They in the second set went to extras. They won that one 26-24. Sets up a winner take all third set in which will be played to 15.
Unless, of course, we see a repeat of
Yeah.
Second set.
Let's see. I'm very excited to see what happens. I honestly don't know who is going to take it. It really is of who is about to play their best right here, right now. I think in that second set, they definitely were a little more silly goofy, but then at the end, you could tell they were getting a little like, okay, need to lock in. So I'm excited to see that lock in for this last match. Well, last set.
Now here we go. The third set about to begin. Yes, once again, the teams flip court. And that is Goivea now on the serve. She takes 2 dribbles. She's
Ready to go. Here we are.
off. I might need to check my eyes or something, but look like the end of the second set there. That serve out of the back. Notice something. Set it to the ref here on your side about a potential
close fist serve,
which is illegal here in the Intramural Sports League. The refs deliberate. That is what happened. No point is given. Back to 0. Little miscommunication there from both. Now, as I try to describe this, I believe BTA won the rock, paper, scissors. However, Kaleb the Best served that one.
Yeah.
And although it was a point for BTA, that point is going to be wiped off the board.
As the serve was originally supposed to be BTA's. Now that is all cleared up.
The left right Padilla gets it over BTA. Samara, deflected, but
Right
to no
off.
avail. Padilla with a
Long dive.
slid across the court there. Love the effort, but that is a point for Kaleb the Best. Now we're back for Goivea. Originally,
The first inadvertent serve.
gets that one over.
Ryan Lee
Forced to finesse it, but great dig by Kyler Ching. He's back in the game.
zone. Let's dang with the set.
Tight to the net. That one was tight to the net. They did get in the net.
That's something you got to be careful of. Ching, who hasn't played much in this game, that's something to keep in the back of his
mind from now on.
mind.
Ryan Lee now ready to serve.
Expecting a powerful topspin serve from number 3.
Boom. Ooh.
That's what we get. But
Straight into the net. So far,
seen a lot of similar problems to the second set with these serves.
Yeah. I was hoping they won't carry that in too long into this set.
Ching with a good serve. To zone now.
Duh.
Goivea tried the block. And now a substitution now for Kaleb the Best. Ching is
now that is Raven Pascal.
checking back into the game for Kaleb the Best. Sorensen on the serve. And it hits the coffin corner. BTA was not expecting that.
Now I also see
Vendiola in the game.
now for Kaleb the Best.
He has not played much in this one, but in this third, looks like his team is counting on him. Now he's getting ready to serve it. Oh, soft serve there.
No jump
On that.
Zone hits it softly over.
For a good
dig by Goivea.
and looks like I'm not quite sure what happened in that one. Looks like both benches not happy with whatever call was made. It appears it is going to be 3-2 Kaleb the Best. As we restart here, Vendiola back on the serve. Dug out by Brian Lee.
Ooh, roll.
Gets it over.
Sometimes those short rolls are really hard to get up.
Good dive by Sorensen. Now Samara. Oh, the leaping dive by Brian Lee.
Going off athleticism.
Got the kill! Zone, how do you do?
Immediate substitution.
For Kaleb the best.
Watanabe's
Come back in for Kaler Vignola. 3-3 here in the third set. Intense back and forth from these two teams. The serve from Dang gets over. Ooh, good setter misdirection there from Goivea. But now Lawrence. And now Watanabe just gets it over. Ooh! Raya Padilla as that one sails out of their back end.
4-3, Kaleb
The best. Immediate substitution. Dang's going to come out for Capulong. See what adjustments both teams make.
Yeah. The ball is up.
Lee goes down on a knee to get that one.
Right side. Ooh. That swing from the right side was good. Really hard to dig those powerful swings like that.
Just to get contact on that one. But no matter what, point PTA. Textbook set here. Oh, Sorensen! Offline on her attempt to set her teammates up. 5-4, Kaleb the best here in the third set. Once again, first to 15 here in the third set. And now, Leia Reese Fernandez here on the serve. Underhands it, and that one's long. Now, what
advantages do you get from an underhand serve compared to an overhand?
Honestly, an underhand serve is really an advantage when you're younger. You really don't see much of an advantage of it now at this level, especially because they have float serves, there's top spin, you have a jump top, a jump float. Underhand is really what you learn when you are playing at, like I learned how to underhand serve when I was in 4th grade, I think, yeah. And then they started switching us in middle school to learning how to do overhand.
There's been only one to underhand serve. Oh!
Miscommunication.
Lawrence and Padilla not on the same page. Padilla sort of having a rough third set here, but I'm sure she'll come right back. And just like that, to zone, soaring through the air like a gazelle. Kill. A substitution now. Looks like Dang have been substituting for one another all game. Serve from Padilla now. Goivea Watanabe causes Lawrence to dive. Sorensen, ooh, trying to place it, but just a little bit to left. And now find themselves up by 2, 8-6 here in the third set. Now it's Pascal.
Short-ish. Ooh.
Off the top of the net.
A diving Pascal couldn't get that one. And they cut the lead back down 1. And it'll be Lee himself now on the serve. Watanabe with a nice play, but Brian Lee. Oh, right into no man's land. No one there for BT. And after that first, the best might be a little bit outclassed, but they've bounced back tremendously. And they take home the victory. Serve.
Oh. If only that serve dropped a little bit, that would have been perfect.
Now I'm sure you find
yourself in this situation when you see serve coming right back at you that you're not quite sure if it's going to be in
or out.
Follow it.
Decision.
You have to follow it. Following the ball is the key. Because as soon as you know exactly when it's going to drop off when you're right there with it. But if it's too late, if you don't follow it, you're already too far, already trying to run, already trying to scramble. But just being low and being able to shuffle back and forth and really try to track it will really save you a lot.
Now,
ooh,
dang, not the set that she wanted in that situation. And just like that, Kaleb the best up by 3 now. They are up 11-8 here in the third set. Samara on the serve. Good reception by Sorensen. Ooh,
That's
that
over.
pass.
Over and out.
Little, as you said, over and out. Not the set he wanted in that specific situation. Now, breathes a little bit of life here into BTA. Yeah, she can get up, but alas, out.
Almost placed that perfectly, just out of bounds.
Now, if they get to 11-11 for this, we can actually make a wish. Because last set it was 12-12. Couldn't make one.
We'll see if they listen to us.
Yes. Let's see if they can tie this up. BTA versus Kaleb the Best. Set 3.
Oh,
No.
Bea finds the soft spot in the back half of that TA court. And 11-11
Will not be happening.
Maybe I'll get 12-12 again.
Maybe so. Hey, partner, we have 3 more games.
See if we can get 11.
Exactly. I'm excited.
This would not meant
to be. Another substitution.
Capulet comes in for Amelia Dang.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect hit from Lawrence.
Ooh. Okay, BTA, come on. I need you guys to get me to my 12-12.
They'll have
The serve here to
do it. It's going to be Darrell DeZone back for the serve.
Ooh. That was a nice pass right there to the setter. Ooh, that set was pushed a little too outside where they couldn't get a full swing on it.
Team back and forth. A really nice
rally going on.
Oh! He could have.
He's to a situation that one that hit a little too hot to handle for Capulong. You don't even get your 12-12 that you wanted.
That's
We're going to have to
okay.
settle for 13-11.
Were they on the serve?
Gets it over. Oh, Capulong unable to handle 2 plays in a row. And just like that, match point. 1 more point for Kaleb the Best. And they will come back after losing the first set to win the next 2. Serve from Goivea. Capulong receives it. Padilla. O'Brien Lee. A little bit of a reset.
It's going to be Pascal.
Ooh! The finesse for the victory! Raven Pascal!
That's game.
What a hit from Pascal!
That was a good way to end, though. That was a good way to end.
You can have misdirection not just as a hitter, or not just as a setter, but as a hitter as well. And that will do it for the first game here in the Rec Center on UNLV campus. Kaleb the Best takes home the victory, besting BTA
2-1 and
2 sets. First set went to BTA
21-17.
Second one with the extras, and Kaleb the Best won 24. And the third set, it was all Kaleb the Best, 15-11. That will be it for this game. Stick with us. We'll be right back as we have the next game going on at 7 o'clock. It will be Team Block Party for Team Smooth Operators. For Peyton, I'm Justin Young. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you on the next broadcast.